way to Kenai Peninsula, or the Kenai town, and I guess in the summer months this is what you get. It's only one road in and one road out, and I guess they get 12 months of road work done in 6 months because of the daylight. But they are, it's either they've woken up and seen that there is so much in the way of tourism down here, they are widening the road. So when you're traveling down this road as well, you've also got to be prepared that it is tourist season, and everybody, including the fishermen, because it's fishing season as well, are all out. So the roads are busy and the road work is there, so you just have to calm down and take it in your stride and time and plan for that when you travel. Or wake up late, live where you are for the time being, and move later on in the day. That's a refueling tanker, I think. Well, I didn't know that Kenai would have a big military Air Force base as well. They're everywhere down here. Pretty cool if you're into the airplanes and the Air Force, like me. Like I said, I didn't know there was such a big military presence here. I know there was a presence, but this is huge. There's like 5 bases, depending on where you're at, in the whole of Alaska. So I guess it's a readiness for the border only being over there somewhere. Down that way. So we come to Kenai and we've come to look at the dip fishermen, and we have found some on the beach here. And they can catch a huge amount of fish per day, per household. I think Sandra said for the main ticket owner is 25 fish. So let's she put it, if you were the husband and you were the fisherman, you got 25 fish. Then the wife, if she was a fisherwoman or a fisher person, she could get an extra 10 fish. And if you had somebody else in the house, like a family member, you can get another 10, 25, 30, no, sorry, 5. Because you could have a maximum of 40 fish a day if you're out here. It's crazy. And they have these in big nets. They're about, I want to say, 4 feet across or in diameter. And apparently when you feel the thunk of a fish hitting the net, you pull her in quick, and there's your fish. So that's pretty cool. These are the nets. These are the nets that they use for dip fishing. Huge. Look. I don't know if you can see that through the lens and the haze and the fog. There's a mountain, a snow-peaked mountain sticking through. Really hard to focus in on. There it is. Very cool, I don't know what it is. So we drove onto the beach here, and and we decided that we weren't going to drive along the beach too far, so we did a U-turn and we got stuck here. Well, I say stuck, we had to go forwards and backwards a bit and turn the steering wheel left to right, but other than that we got out. But it's amazing to see the weight that Fred had in him and how deep these tracks were. I mean, we were in 4 low, second gear, and yep, I was starting to think we might have to air down the tires and use the max tracks to get out, but Fred came out. Pretty deep, especially when you're about 7,400 pounds in the truck and 2,400 pounds on the trailer. Just letting her calm down. So the general tires are not invincible, but again, we became invincible because we survived. Very busy, like, fisheries something or other in Nishklof, I think it's called Nishklof. Bella's whining because she wants to go outside
because there's water,
but all these vehicles we're thinking are either gone on a charter or they're working at the fisheries, and the charter looks like it's down here, and then you have the ocean right over here. And as we're heading southwest, I'm pretty sure the next thing you see there is either the Arctic or Russia. Neat little windy nook. Nothing in front of him. That is his view. So cool. We are about to hit Homer. Right down there. I don't know if I can get the right angle on the camera. No, it's this way, that way. And you can see in the distance the other side of Alaska over this inlet, the Cook Inlet, and it leads to volcanoes. There was at least 4 or 5, and the previous volcano or mountain that I was pointing out, I think was, I'm going to try and say it, Iamna. But there's at least 3 or 4 right here, and these mountains, and they're inaccessible by vehicle. Home to lots of, they call brown bears, but they look like Kodiak style bears, or like a white brown bear. But again, home for us down there tonight, hopefully. Homer, could be a couple of days. Welcome to Homer, and we're driving along to go to the Spit. And we're going to see if we can find a campsite here tonight. Try. I'm not sure if we'll be successful. There are several RVs in front of us heading the same way.
Spots in here.
Yeah. fishing capital of the world.
There's a pirate boat.
Well, that's that one that they live on. They did a walk around in there. So I cram you in here on the left-hand side.
Holy crapola.
That's the spit. That is the spit. Should we go to the very end, or do you want to go and try in here?
You want to go to the end?
Yeah, let's go to the end and have a look, because everybody will be freaking out going into this one. There's one side there. East, I think. Looks like there's a couple of something going on here. Potentially free ones, not free ones, non-hooker ones. Okay.
Restaurant here.
Yeah, I was thinking there's a restaurant around here that we could probably go to.
Right here. Fresh oysters, tours,
Got camping here, look, as well, look, on the left.
It's an oyster. Okay.
There's quite a few spaces there.
Okay, that's fine with me. It doesn't have to be gorgeous.
No. Load ramp, haul by deep water.
We'll see what's down here.
Yeah. See, look, people are camping here, look, in tents.
Walk in. Kind of cool.
Making stuff, I guess. Wow. The spit's a long spit.
Homer Shore Sunken Treasures. There you go. Alaska Salt Company. No, that's...
You can probably walk from a campground, hopefully, down here. Boats and trailers. Well, there's a lot going on.
Lots of cool little boutiques.
So Mrs. Lake sorts us up now.
Restaurant on your left.
Pile of RVs pulled up here. There's a campground here, look.
There's like 1 or 2, 86, 87.
Okay. Not at the end yet.
Look up Wi-Fi, showers and laundry.
Well, that might be okay.
Find out how much it is.
Very end. I think that'd be it. Land's End, look at that. Land's End. A ferry terminal. Cool. We could do a day and a half here at least, can't we? There's a lot here to do and relax and chillax. Okay, I'll try that first campground as we leave here.
Yeah, I think so. If you go ask how much it is. Be nice to have a shower tonight.
I'm guessing it's going to be 15 minutes. Your call if you want to stay, and we can if you want. You don't want to drive back and forth. probably go to the park here.
Over there?
Yeah.
She said $40 a night.
Okay.
And it's the only ones over there. I can ask her about 86 or 87 that were over here.
And have they got power for $40 a night?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go and ask about that then. And then, if not, you have to let me know. Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with those up there?
Yeah, I'll ask her. Because it's just for one night, right? 2 nights?
Well, one for now.
Yeah, okay.
Don't. Maybe don't say it might be. Say it might be for 2, but we'll pay for 1. We don't know yet.
Okay. So we could go $35 a night. You see where the memorial is?
Yeah.
Right there. Dry camping.
So no power.
No power. We're at the other one. She goes, you are squished in, as you can tell.
Well, let's go and have a look.
Go have a look.
What's the number?
It's right beside the memorial.
Yeah, but I've got 2 or 3 sites here.
Right beside the memorial.
Well, okay, so what's wrong with these other 2 or 3 sites? One's got power.
Sorry?
Okay, what's wrong with these other 2 sites
They're
here?
taken. They're coming in. They're already reserved.
Oh.
For.
And where I've got to look at where the memorial is, I guess. 35, dry camping. Where are we, Sand in a Cloud?
Mr. Andy Smith, we are Homer, Alaska, but we are at Homer Spit.
Whereabouts on the spit?
At the very far end.
The very far end.
Because if not, we're going swimming if we keep driving.
We are in a parking lot which you cannot get out of. It's not a parking lot, it's a campsite. The furthest one to Land's End as you can get. And this is a dry site, which was what we wanted, rather than power. And we're by the memorial, but our ocean is right there. And we've got the sides up, 3 of them, to stop the wind, because it's coming in from behind us. And we are on the spit at Homer, and we are going to go out tonight for halibut or king crab.
Actually, I am going for Alaska King crab. I can't speak for Andy.
So that means we are both going for Alaskan King crab.
We'd love to take Bella for a long walk, but she's injured her back leg.
Yeah, she's hurt a paw. I don't know what's going on there.
It's more in the muscles in the thigh area, so I've got to be extremely careful with her. So I'm having a little bit of downtime. We might drive in, then take her for little walks, but she is dragging it and limping quite severely. So I'm going to ice it down, and if not, I'm going to have to wrap it up tomorrow, like humans, but that's the way life goes when you travel with a pet.
So we're going to spend a couple of days here, I think. We may have to move to, well, we will have to move from this site tomorrow. It's only available for 1 night. I did ask the lady, she says she has other sites available. There's no big rush for tomorrow, so we can move as soon as we wake up. That's going to be good, and then we can take an adventure all the way down.
This
Let's
cute
see.
little...
There is a strip and a half. This is about 2 miles long.
There's boutiques everywhere. There's restaurants everywhere. There's everything. It's going to be great.
We're going to look for fresh halibut, king crab. We're going to have a look around for everything, not just trinkets and knickknacks, but food as well to take with us. And again, the backdrop behind us, again, we've got to find out if that's Russia or the Aleutian Islands or the other side of Alaska. We're not sure where these mountains are, so we're going to look into that.
It's a very cute seaside
Spit, it really
village.
is. Yes.
It's fantastic. I can't wait to explore it.
As crammed in as this is,
It's insane.
it's not noisy, to be honest with you. The rules are in place. So, you know, generators and stuff like that.
Quiet time after 10.
Yeah, currently it's 5 after 7 p.m. and it is not that noisy. We were worried that we couldn't get in. There are at least 3 different style of campgrounds on the spit. We did not price any of the other ones out. We wanted to come straight to the very end and see. And for my English friends out there, and I'll go and get a video of this later, there is a place at the very end of this spit called Land's End. So yeah. So we found a lookout with all this Alaskan fireweed, and apparently it's the brightest they've ever seen it and the most abundant. They say all the climates have come together and produced massive fields of this fireweed. I'm sure it's just a weed when it's not in purple, but it's beautiful. So yes, we made it all the way to Land's End. Yes, there's a Land's End in America as well. For us British people, Land's End is in the UK. But it's pretty cool to have driven from Vancouver all the way down to the Kenai Peninsula into Homer, and we're having a look around the spit tonight. We camped here last night. We're staying another night because we can rest and just explore. So yeah, it's pretty cool. After that, then it's the other side of Alaska, the Aleutian Islands. I believe that's down 1,000 miles, and then over the Bering Sea from the Pacific to the Russian Peninsula.
birthday.
This is the eaglets that are on the antenna. There are two up there, and Mama just flew off to get food. We just pulled off to the side of the road to see this wonderful eagle. It's literally just the other side of the barrier.